Good morning, students. Come to lesson 9 given in your English grammar book, that is verbs, present and past tenses. Before telling you about tenses, I want to revise what are verbs. Action words are called verbs, or you can say doing words are called verbs. For example, run, eat, dance. A verb not only tells us about an action, it also tells us about the time of that action. This time of action is called as tense. Now come to your main topic, that is tense. Definition. The tense of a verb shows the time of an action or event. An action can be broadly placed under any of the three tenses. First one is present tense. Second is past tense. Third one is future tense. In present tense, example, the cat sleeps, whatever is going on. Then in past tense, example, the cat slept. This slept is showing that work is already completed. Now, future tense, example, the cat will sleep. Now, present tense. A verb denoting an action taking place in the present time is said to be in the present tense. Example, he writes a book. The bird is flying. Present tense is used to indicate habits, regular actions, current situation, universal facts. Now, first one is habits. For example, I run every day. One more example, she goes for a walk every day. Second, regular actions. Present tense also indicate regular actions. Example, the teacher teaches us. Second one, cobbler mends our shoes. Now, present tense also indicates current situation. Example, I am unwell. Second example, I am happy. It also indicates universal facts, or you can say general truth. Example, the sun rises in the east. Second example, tree gives oxygen. The verbs that come after I, you, we, they or plural nouns do not end with s or es. For example, I brush my teeth. You like apples. They go to temple daily. I go for dance classes daily. Rita and Sita go for music classes daily. In these examples, you can see after I, you, they, I, Rita and Sita, we are not using S or ES in the verbs. Here, after I am using brush. After you, like. After they, go. Then after I and Rita and Sita, I am using go. Clear? Now, the verbs that come after he, she, it and singular nouns ends with S or ES. For example, first one, Rita sings very well. After Rita, we are using sings. In verb, you can see I have used S. Second example, he likes. Rita plays with piano daily. Fourth one, she likes mangoes. It moves slowly. Now, in these examples, you can see after Rita, he, she, it, we are using S after the verb, your base verb. Okay? Now, come to the next tense, that is past tense. A verb denoting an action that has taken place in the past is said to be in the past tense. Whatever has happened, it is mentioned into past tense. Example, the horse jumped over the wall. I watched TV last week. Here, in these example, you can see jumped and watched. They are ending with ed. They are denoting past tense. Verbs in simple past tense indicate an action that has already happened before speaking. In this case, the verb simply ends with ed. For example, Ria played in the garden. The baby cried aloud. Here, played and cried is showing past tense. Okay. Irregular verbs take different forms. Like in present tense, we say I swim. But in past tense, we say I swam. In the same way, I run is converted into I ran in past tense. The last letter of some verbs are doubled when ed is added to them. Example, the tap drips all night in present tense, and in past tense we say the tap dripped all night. Here you can see your main verb is drips and it is converted into dripped in past tense. Spelling is DRIPPEDE. Then next, if the verb ends in E, we just add D to form the past tense. Example, if your word is ending with E like LOVE and HATE, your word is ending with E. So we simply add D and make it past tense like LOVED and HATED in past tense. Okay. Now, if the verb ends in IES or S, we drop the final S and add D or ED. For example, TRIES. In past tense, we say TRIED. We remove that S and add simple D to make it past tense. Second example, FLOWS. We drop this S and make it FLOWED in past tense. That's all for today. Thank you.